with another video. This is going to be a Cajun boiled peanut demonstration. This is kind of like one of my childhood snacks, or not even childhood. I just love these as a snack in general. And so I have decided to come and demonstrate it. So maybe you can make them yourself at home. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I want to say that this is a southern thing. Not sure about that, but I kind of do want to say that. But the peanuts that I have here are dried peanuts. So the first thing you want to do when you get them home is take them out of your bag. Then you want to rinse them, removing the dirt. Pick the debris out, because you know that peanuts come from the ground, so they will be quite dirty. So make sure you pick everything out. You're going to want to soak them for as long as you want. Not as long as you want to, but as long as you can. I did mine for 24 hours. So, and that is to kind of rehydrate them because they are dried. So after you soak them, okay, now this is I guess it's the big part here. What we're going to be doing now is seasoning your boiled peanuts to your liking. So I got some water in here already because I know that I'm not going to have enough of this chicken broth. I think the chicken broth just adds another depth of flavor. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. It's just another little Okay, put the whole thing in. So, and I've also got some water in there, like I said. Let's see how much water we got. See how much water we got in there. But I'm gonna put a little bit more because this is going to be cooking for a while. And what we don't want in this in our pressure cooking, what we don't want is for all the water to boil out of them. And this is what this is just something I had laying around the house. This is what I soaked them in. So the next thing we're going to do is just load this baby up. Okay, you're going to be using this crawfish boil for your seasoning. As much as you like. I'm gonna put about that much in there. Can y'all see? Move it over a little bit. Put about that much in there. Okay, let's see what this thing has in there. The thing about these boiled peanuts is you're gonna wanna put a good amount of salt in it. But right now I'm just not feeling salt. So the first ingredient in this is salt. So, but put a little bit more because I'm not going to be putting the extra salt that some of the recipes or some, or not going to put the amount that I have put in the past. Once I did make these too salty. So as far as the salt goes, we already got that salt in there. And I'm going to just add the remainder of my pink Himalayan salt. If you don't have that, if you don't have pink Himalayan salt, you can use kosher salt or sea salt. Just try to stay away from the iodine. That's all we're doing. And so, like I said, you need so much salt because they're salty. They're supposed to be salty. But you don't want to get them too salty. Like I said, I've done that before. Some people say you can't get them too salty. But in my opinion, you know, we got to watch out for the salt. Okay, so I got a whole onion here that I have cut up. That may be enough. Is that enough? Now, I got a little bit left over. Can you see what I did? I got a little bit left over here. Can't see me. Put this last little piece of that in there. Okay. Now here's the thing. Well, I got some garlic powder left over. I'm going to use the remainder of that. Although I will be using a huge amount of garlic. It'll be my first time doing that. Because I love garlic. Y'all know that. So that's I'm gonna put a lot of that in there. Here's some garlic powder. My main thing is I just want the flavors to penetrate the shell. These shells are very, very hard. So if you don't put enough seasoning, you're not gonna have a tasty peanut. I have actually cooked this on the stove before. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can find yourself cooking these peanuts up to 24 hours. Like seriously. And that's just the way that is. But I'm gonna put mine in the pressure cooker. Put a little bit of this crushed red pepper as well. Not too much. I think that should be fine. What else can I throw in there? Put me a good amount of garlic in here. I like a lot of garlic. And I really am hoping that they come out with a garlicky taste. Let me wash my hands. Y'all stay right there. So like I said before, if you don't have a pressure cooker, you can use a what's some things? A crock pot. But you're still gonna cook them all day. So let's see how much more. Okay, and another tip is you kind of want to have something in there to weigh your. I think that's plenty of water. You want to have something in there to weigh your peanuts down, because right now they are floating, and it would be great to have something to just weigh them down until the water starts to penetrate the shell, and then they'll have water in them, and then they will not be floating anymore. But I can't find my little doohickey, so I'm gonna go with it like this. I'm gonna put it in my handy dandy pressure cooker. I'm gonna set it for 60 minutes, which is, of course, we know it's an hour. And I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, I hope I got enough stuff in there. Let me put a little bit more of this in there. So yeah, I'm gonna set it for 60 minutes and I'm gonna go to bed. And you know, with a pressure cooker, it takes time to release. So it's pretty late at night. So I'm gonna finish this in the morning and let you guys know how it turns out. So, and they won't turn bad. This is, after you put all that salt in there, you kind of like it's a brine. So you can start these, stop them and restart them, taste them until you get them to your liking. I like mine al dente, not too hard, not smushy, but you know, just right. So let's pray that, you know, I was being shy with the salt, but my water is pretty seasoned, it looks like. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna load them into here, set it like I said. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake back up in the morning and catch back up with you guys. If your button is red, make it gray. What are you doing? Make it gray. So and that's it for now, and I'll see you guys shortly. Good morning. Here's an update of how the boiled peanuts are coming along. Like I told you guys last night, I put them on in my Instapot slash, what they call it, a pressure cooker. I had it on for an hour, and then I just left it alone and allowed the top to release and all that. That was about 1 o'clock this morning. So I'm waking up this morning to check them out and to see where I am with the flavor and with the consistency of the peanut. Now, this is what's left of the garlic and stuff. It's broken all the way down, and so is the onions. They're all broken down. I have tasted one, and I'm just going to show you guys the consistency of it. So let's get one out. What else I want to tell you? Oh, I think I got a okay, there we go. That's how I was looking. And let's see. It's a little, it's got a little give to it. And that's okay. The flavor is there. Since it's almost there, I'm gonna put this on about 15 minutes. The water's still warm from last night. I'm gonna put this on for about 15 minutes. These are good. Like I told you guys, I used way less. Salt than a person would normally use. I don't know now. I taste the garlic in there, which I wanted. It's not as salty as a boiled peanut is traditionally, but this is your peanuts. You can tailor them to your liking, like I did. You know what? I'm scared to mess with them. I think I may leave it right here because I don't want them to get too mushy. And they are almost there. And some of them are right where I want them. I'm going to leave it like that, actually. But what I am going to do is put the top back on it. The heat that is in there now. I'm going to continue to let these peanuts soak until I get home. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with them once I get back home from work. Okay? I'll see you when I get back. Guys, I am back from work. Good evening. So this is what we have after I've gotten off work. And remember, there was the bits of garlic were a little bit bigger earlier. You see some in there, but they're not as big. So yeah. And the salt is pretty good for me. I took this one off to keep it so I can show you guys. It's still, the nut still has a little bit of give to it. I mean, doesn't have as much give to it, but it's very good. The flavor is there. Earlier today, before I left work, I told you guys that I may need a little bit more salt, but as they soaked, the salt is there. It's a little spicy, but nothing that I can't handle. And like I said, this is just one of my favorite treats. Okay, so now that we have these done, my normal routine is to put them in these little baggies, so that when you feel like a little snack, you know, you will, you know, you can take them out of the microwave. Yeah, I'm trying to film this myself. Don't judge me. But look at that. That looks so good. And I've had a couple, and they are really, really good. The salt that I took out, it worked fine for me. Like I said, tailor them the way you want to. I've even heard of people putting neck bones in there. Ham bones. These are so delicious. Putting pickles and olives. You know, all kind of stuff. So, it's your stuff. You do what you want to do. I heard in Hawaii, the Hawaiians put cinnamon, stuff like that in there. But that's it for now. And I'm going to, once these cool off, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the individual sandwich bags, Ziploc bags, and put them in the freezer. If you put them in the freezer, they could last a long time, up to 6 months, 9 months. They'll last. You know that good old garlic. Y'all see, y'all remember that good old garlic I put in there? I put a large amount of garlic in there. It's really good, y'all. Should try these. So that's what I do. I put mine in the freezer, so hopefully I can, all these bags here, I can have me about, this was what, I think 4 pounds, and hopefully I can just bag them up and have me a snack. I guess that's about it for this evening, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and as always, turn your notifications on. That way you will be notified when I come and drop something like this. This is one of my favorite things. I know I say it all the time, but it is. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!